Mike Rich.
Oh, Sneak This Podcast, right? George, back in the building.
Back.
Episode 52.
Khalil. Ray Lewis. Oh.
That was better than Khalil.
Defensive player of the year.
Best
Ray
defensive
Lewis.
player.
All-pro. Okay,
Best defensive player maybe
better.
ever.
Hold on a second. Khalil Mack is the only man ever to make the All-Pro team at two different positions in the same season. So take that and shove it.
We're talking about a Hall of Famer, Ray Lewis, right now. Khalil Mack is
He's a Hall of
gonna be-
Famer and something else too, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, at winning court cases.
Getting okay.
Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis, number 52, right? When he was playing.
He'll probably be a Hall of Famer.
Wasn't that
Really?
Wasn't that
Oh, yeah.
LGBT?
He
Patrick
was the
Willis?
best middle
Basketball
linebacker.
player,
He was the
52?
best middle linebacker in the
Who?
league for a long time.
Jared Collins?
Yeah, wasn't he 52?
Who?
The LGBT basketball player? Was he 52?
I don't know. Doesn't he work for the Suns?
No idea.
Oops.
Does he?
I thought he did. I thought he was like a bench coach or something.
I thought he was the Warriors.
Pause.
Is it the Warriors?
I thought he had like more than one job. I don't know.
He works for multiple teams as a bench coach.
Yeah, he rides the pine.
What are we talking about today?
Dang, we're talking about lots of stuff. We can talk about the New York Times article on Nike and whether or not they're feeling the pressure. We're going to talk about the top 10 greatest NBA uniforms or jerseys, because some people can't read in group text.
People assume you're talking about
I
me.
would have thought you were talking about jerseys.
We're also going to talk about our full recap of SneakerCon Phoenix.
You only care about uniform shorts.
SneakerCon should have numbers. Like
I love
SneakerCon 57.
It really is.
We'll give you guys a heads up, a
I mean, the
reminder.
UFC has like, even though I don't watch UFC has a,
Way too high.
a number on it. But they,
Ryan watches UFC.
But I'm saying
Sure.
that like it goes to different cities and they still keep the number going. It's not like they're like Phoenix Part 7. They just like UFC 900.
Ryan has a UFC haircut.
I do.
What else you got?
We got a reminder in just 11 days?
11 days.
11 days. Heated Soul Summit / Ben Haddo's Showdown in the Desert, gunfights,
Desert Showdown.
horses, troughs.
Don't tell them that. I bet people think of Arizona all the time anyways. I hate that. I hate when they watch TNT comes to the Suns.
Sheriff badges.
Yes, chaps.
The event is at the OK Corral or what? What is
Yeah,
it?
them
Spurs.
Them swinging doors. Those
Ghost
them
Town.
doors called.
Saloon.
And tumbleweed.
Get Spurs put on the back of your J's.
We got tumbleweed.
Hey, I'm predicting right now. Do Royals come out the first? If Royals come out the first, there are going to be about 82 people wearing Royal Ones at the Showdown in the Desert.
No.
There will be
Because-
people wearing them, but Yeezys will be number one.
If they got them locally, yeah. It
Yeah.
will be. Yeah.
Everybody who got it.
What came out? Oh, you didn't there. When we went to BHT Fest at that one, me and you, and the equipment didn't work. Everybody was wearing what? French Blues? 12s?
And trying
Oh,
to
I
sell
don't
them.
even remember that.
It was something. And they were trying to sell them. We were
Yeah.
like, those just came out yesterday and they want 3 something. It was something that had just dropped. It
Oh
was a Jordan.
yeah, something that was
I
way
think it was
too
French Blue
overpriced.
12s or
I
something.
don't
Or
remember
Obsidian
what it
12s.
Then we'll
sorry.
talk about
Or French Blues.
another voting, the revolution of air voting, which doesn't matter because even though we vote, we'll never get our hands on whatever one of those wins.
I'm not even going to vote. So, did you guys vote? I'm not voting.
I
I mean, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I think the topic is more about the like shoes and designs than it is the actual voting. I
See,
care
mine
less
only
the
cares about.
voting.
I care.
I voted for that 97,
care.
that green 97.
Care about what?
Green 97. Oh, from Sean Witherspoon.
Yeah. Which
yeah.
Sean, if you listen to the show, we need to get you on.
It's
Who's Sean
the
Witherspoon?
copper one.
The owner of round 2.
Oh,
The olive green one, right?
yeah, that was dope.
I mean, it doesn't suck.
I mean, it's out of the 6 or 7.
I
it's
think the one
best
that's winning
I
that you showed me today, the black one's okay.
Well, that's
What
because
is
you
it?
like that like crazy
With the Vapor
Hypermax
Max bottom.
Oh.
But Vapor Max come out on the 26th.
I don't
Hey,
like it,
That's what
though.
they're saying
You're
for
jumping
Hyper-
ahead. You're jumping ahead of the show. You're
Well, hold
jumping
on,
ahead
hold
of
on,
the
hold
show.
on. Because you said New York Times, just
Yes.
in case anyone goes and tries to read it as Wall Street.
Oh, yeah.
Wall Street Journal.
That's right.
Same difference.
Bestseller.
Well, you can't even read it on the Wall Street. You can't even read it on the Wall Street Journal. You got to subscribe. I had to find a back door.
kinda
I bet you did.
Yeah, I did.
We got to get into pickups, releases, what's coming out. But first, 1 year of sneak dissing, episode 52. It's our 1 year anniversary. Happy anniversary, guys. Happy anniversary, George.
I don't know why that sounded funny. Hey man,
I don't. Is
I'm
it,
happy.
I don't think it's technically the anniversary yet. Next week. I mean, we've been. This is a year, but I think wouldn't next week be the 53rd week is the anniversary? Isn't that technically how it works?
I can never remember my own marriage anniversary, so. But she can't never remember it either, so it doesn't matter. I'm assuming. I thought it was today. I don't know.
I think it's
I mean, we've been doing it a year.
today.
But like the 53rd. All right, never mind. Because when you say like second annual, it's the next. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Well, it's after the second one, not the third one.
Right, but this is the 52nd week. But
So
then
this is the year, right?
But then the first week of
52
the
weeks
next
in a year.
year will be next week. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Either way, we have some great things coming
know why
up
I'm drinking this.
for all of our listeners. Year 2
I hope
for
so.
the sneak disc. We got a lot of things in the work. Trying to make some moves, trying to get some things together. This champagne is just
Yeah, we're drinking champagne.
this champagne.
for some
This champagne
stupid
might make me
reason.
float away.
We're drinking some
There's another
barefoot, bubbly brute.
It's terrible.
It's not that.
This is like
The first
this might
sip
be the
was
stuff that
bad.
they drank that they ate in Willy Wonka when they floated in that room. This might be that
It's like the
stuff.
stuff they drank on the Titanic.
The first sip was bad. The second sip was better, and the third sip just went back to being bad.
Yeah, mine went everywhere. Anyways,
Yes, you Chris
Pause.
washed it
Pause yourself.
all over your face.
did y'all think we'd make it a year?
Well, when we first sat down to do this, didn't we say that our goal was like 20 episodes?
Oh yeah, that was right. The goal was just to get to 20,
To 20 episodes. We surpassed that.
We actually made it.
I don't remember that.
Oh, we'll come out pickups. Hey, pickups.
Pickups. I got some pickups. I got a list of pickups right here.
Oh wait, George's back from Vegas. How was Vegas?
How was Vegas?
I picked up some L's in Vegas. That's all I know.
I bet you
Oh,
did.
I was trying to say
Nah,
because there's only
actually-
3 questions you ask somebody that come back from Vegas. You ask how much you lost, did you get faded, and did you hit anybody? Other than that, hit
Like with a fist?
with a fist or another
All
one.
right, so actually I actually left Vegas up. Well, I would have left Vegas up 25, but I put one last bet in because I'm
$2,500?
No, $25.
Oh,
I'm just saying, if you do better than break even, it was a successful trip because you had all that fun and still got all the money you took. So, anyways, I was like up $25. Made one last bet that I was hoping to pick up. You know, it's in the sports book. Pick up when I go back on Friday. That's where I'm going again for a bachelor party. Ridiculous, 2 weekends in a row and kill myself. But all Duke had to do was win that last game, and I would have won that bet. And they lost, so I ended up being down $25. So that's not too bad.
Bro, my bracket started off 11 for 11, and then it just took a shit from there.
how did you start off 11 for 11? Oh,
There wasn't very many upsets this year.
Yes. Well, I had Xavier.
Villanova going out as an upset.
That's in the second round. I'm talking about like the first round
Oh,
where like 13s
yeah.
and 14 seeds
Nah.
and shit normally win. Like that was none of that this year.
Middle Tennessee beating whatchamacallit.
I won that bet. I had that one.
I didn't. I was like, oh no. I mean, I made like 7 brackets.
They won last year as a 15 seed,
Bless
beat
you.
Michigan State.
Bless you.
People
Yeah.
probably
Listen,
didn't
Sean.
remember that. I didn't even put a bracket in.
I didn't
CBS
either.
Sports was the website was down. I woke up at like 6:30 that morning, Thursday, when the tournament started. Between then and when it tipped off, the website was down the whole time. I couldn't put one in. So CBS Sports, get your shit together.
Get your shit together. Pickups. You got pickups, George?
Nah, L's in Vegas.
You got pickups?
Actually, I guess even Steven.
You almost had a pickup. I had to save you.
No, because I had told you guys I was going to buy it because I didn't have to put any work to get it. Rudo had got those 2 triple
Yeah.
black, and I was going to buy it from him, and I was only going to buy it from him because I said I was. I really didn't.
So wait,
care
you
for
eventually you decided not to?
I
it.
bought
He
it.
bought it.
Shout out to
So
Rudo.
I mean,
Oh, that's the one you had on the table in the picture.
the triple black 3.0s are the best 3.0 that there is. Other than that, 3.0s are just
Nah, the burgundy ones are dope.
And
no
turtle
because
doves.
the white, the what? Oh man,
The white ones are better too. The white one, it's actually like the white. The white is whiter than the 1.0. It makes no sense.
bro, this champagne is out of control.
I know
wrong with
you
you? You
can't
about to
drink
drink
it,
next?
bro.
Bruh, it's literally the most air in my chest ever. All right,
Well, you better get a what's that thing? A crash cart. Like the paddles.
I'm about to do a tracheotomy. Not tracheotomy. What's that? Go down
Take the pin out. Take the piece out the
Yes.
pin and just.
Now, the pickups I got was I bought my son Blacktail. He interned for us at SneakerCon and did a good job. Shout out to my
Shout
son,
out Oscar. That's 2 in a row. 2 internships in a row.
yeah.
Put it on your resume.
I told him I was like, it's going on your resume. You got to put it on your resume. He took pictures and he held us down. So him and Ryan negotiated with them cats. I don't know for a while, like the entire day. You know, for Blacktail. They started
What was
at
it,
what?
220? Like,
They started at
250?
350 or 400,
Yeah.
and then they got them down to 250. So Got them Black Toes DS 250.
400.
It started like 350, right, or 400.
They must have just been like,
$375.
"You
It
want
was
to take these
high.
home?"
Well, you know, Sybil's a pro at low balling. Sybil went over there and was like, "Do you want to take these back to Dallas?"
Oh,
like
that's
the
where they
best
were
line.
from.
Yeah.
No wonder.
That's like the best line ever. You want to take these back to Shanghai or whatever they was from. Oh, and then I bought Yeezy socks. I don't know why.
Did you
I bought
find those?
socks.
What?
Yeah, I found them.
Okay.
Like
bought-
actual like.
Like they look like
Oh
striped
no, not
Yeezys.
like no, not like some like roughneck nonsense. Like
Hey, that's not nice.
anyway, but like it looks like a V2. I don't know why I bought. Them. They're
right.
$20, but they're kind of tight though.
They're kind
But
of.
I'm saying it wasn't
They're
like
what?
They're kind of whack.
You crazy?
it
What are you
wasn't.
wearing? You gonna wear them? What?
On my
With
feet.
your Yeezy?
I wear them in the house. I gotta stay fresh in the house.
House socks.
Anyways,
All right, so it's not from the Yeezy line, like
Oh, no,
season
no, no,
3 or season 4 or whatever. I was just
They're like
making sure.
wanna be. They're like yeah, I don't know.
they're like something they probably made. I don't know.
in
Yeah,
Asia.
yeah, in China.
Yes.
What you got?
Well, that's where they came from. I bought the Triple Black Ultra Boost. Shout out Rudo. Shout out Cuddy. I bought a greedy.
Metro Boom.
I bought a greedy Air Max 95 with a popped air bubble. Thanks to Greg. Shout out to Greg for showing that out to me. So F you for selling me that shoe for the popped air bubble. Man,
You
if
know what's
listening-
funny? You probably should have went back and got. I mean,
I
we could
should've.
talk about that sneaker con. I wonder if he knew because he definitely didn't say like, "Hey man, you know the bubbles pop."
No. I mean, I paid 120. They're all right.
Yeah, I mean, as
You
long
might
as
want to
Air
just
does
pop the
anything.
other bubble.
And then I picked
both
up Air Max 1 Ultra OG. They suck. We showed them to you on our
2.0.
live.
Oh, the Ultra.
The
Yeah, they
Ultra.
do suck.
They don't suck, but
But they don't suck. They're just regular.
They're regular. They're not.
Air Max One
kinda
is
suck.
Air Max One is a sneaker that the OG will always be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like a OG 95 and 90. I don't care for those.
90s are bulky. It's hard to wear my infrared 90s.
What are you talking about?
Like I'm saying, like a OG Air Max One.
Right.
That's always.
That's always going to be good.
That's
Right.
a good one.
Yeah.
But like an OG Air Max 90 or like an Air Max
Infrared?
95, yeah, no, they're too bulky. They're not Hyperfuse.
I mean, I would rather have the one
Right.
that
Oh, the one he's wearing now,
the Flynet one. I'd
Flynet.
rather have that one, obviously.
Fire.
Comfort,
Hyperfuse.
but I don't. But what? I mean, you still would wear it. You would.
No.
They're
not
just
OG.
bulky. Like they're bulky.
They're
it's hard to
not.
wear.
It's way too much leather. I don't know. If that makes sense, but
Yeah,
Let's
they
do
killed
that.
too many
There's a
cows to make it.
Grip of stuff coming out this weekend.
95.
Oh, yeah.
95 is the only way it looks good. Is the
oh,
original
95s are boots. Well, you're right. 95s are the best in the OG, but I don't care for 95s. 95s are
All right.
overrated.
one. You bought them at Nike.
Yeah, that's back when we was rich. All right.
Yes.
What's coming out this week? Do you
You
know?
got United Arrow City Socks. Those black
Oh, they suck.
City Sock joints. The
It's a really like a
Titolo?
regular-
Titilo?
Titolo?
Titilo?
Titties?
Titties. Titty NMD XR1.
I see.
Those actually look dope. Those look
Those
kind
are
of those look
okay.
kind
I
of dope.
seen your homeboy Boost God on this video looking at those.
Yeah.
And I didn't at first when I saw them on Twitter, I didn't know what it was, and then I watched the video.
Yeah, I didn't
saw
know
it.
it. I seen it today.
They're kind of clean. I just don't like the bottom.
Yeah.
What is it? What is
That
this?
blue bottom. That blue
Not
like
the
it's,
color, just that it's like the trail
like a-
one.
yeah, yeah.
Trail. Those are all right though.
that Master Air Max 1 that Greg likes and
Fire.
everybody else.
Whoa, wait,
They're,
Yeah.
they're affordable too.
That comes out this
What
week.
they're 1 to 50?
No, like 130.
The black one.
Yeah,
with
the
all
black
the
one.
things.
Yeah, with the
oh,
things.
I didn't know that came
comes out
this
this weekend, 26th.
Oh no, the 25th.
25th. Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. Nike basketball time to shine pack.
Trash.
The Paul George is all right.
Well, even the Kyrie's okay, but
Yeah. But that's,
okay, they're not trash. It just ain't.
They're regular.
The Paul George is a fire. A few people weren't. We'll talk about that soon.
Your Vapor Maxes come out, the OG and the Platinum colorway.
That comes out on
Saturday.
Sunday.
Sunday?
Air Max Day 26. And Air Max Day being on a Sunday is kind of whack. I don't know why.
Those
You copying?
super
Is
suck.
anybody copying Vapor Max in here?
I think they've grown
want
on
to.
me, but
Have you guys seen the video?
How much are they? Like 200, 220?
190. Have you guys seen the video of like the Vapor Max him like stepping?
Bro, the bubble popping that, you might as well throw them away. So,
Right, but
on a
like
flat tire.
I heard it might not give Boost a run for his money.
I would
might
try
or
one
might
on.
not.
Might.
I might buy one,
I don't believe
open
it.
the box, look at it, and take it back.
But I think I might do. I think if we just go to the store, look at it, and go home. Like, why you gotta get it? I think I might do the ID. Did you guys see they're doing the ID with the Flynet Vapor Max bottom? But
No.
they're doing it where you could do the Vapor Max bubble as the highlighter yellow, like last year's Air Max.
That'd be dope.
They're fire.
That'd
Like
be dope.
all the ones they showed that you can ID now. And dude, you can ID all the animal print now. Zebra, cheetah, all that
The
stuff.
one that I would do, I would kind of wish that I didn't have the one that I have, but you can do the yellow bottom on the Flyknit Air Max 1 G color.
You could do
That
the
look
yellow.
fire.
You could do the yellow bottom on everything now.
And then I showed you, Trejo sent me earlier that Flyknit, or not Flyknit, Ultra Boost are supposed to be hitting me Adidas for customization.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was super bass on that, but that's all right.
When you tell us about it?
I mean, it was.
Oh, when did you say?
When did you tell us about it?
I didn't know
I seen
about
it
it.
yesterday or this morning.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I mean, I knew that was eventually going to happen, but it was only New York, right? At one point, right?
I think so.
They did the one with the Statue of Liberty thing.
And the last thing I can think about coming out this weekend that's way past due and
That
way too
champagne
late.
Got you acting crazy, dude.
Motorsport Force.
Oh, that's right. Y'all copy Motorsport 4s?
Nope.
I'd cop them for like worn ones for like $60, but
If you could get a one once for $60, that's a deal. They're late. It's another Jordan sneaker that's late. You know that would have flew about. Bro, this champagne is wild. It got. I mean, in here it's. Bro,
it's hot in here too.
it's hot. This champagne is made out of vodka and Hennessy and Mr. Bubbles.
It's just carbonation.
I'm about to go to sleep. Who you talking about?
Motorsport Blues.
Oh yeah, Motorsport. They're late again. You know we've been the royal color on any Jordan 5 years ago.
Flies.
Maybe even 4 years ago. Flies. All right. It's just way too late. Does it have the
Nope.
Okay.
The Mars Blackman hit?
Yeah.
Nope. So, I guess now we can get into our Sneaker Con recap.
Wait. Desert Showdown.
Oh, Desert Showdown. 11 days away.
April 2nd.
April 2nd. Glendale Center. Convention Center.
Yeah.
Charles will be there with his grill.
Yeah, shout out to Ben Hatos. Shout out to Heat of Soul Summit. I mean, it's going to be cracking. There's cats that's like flying in to go do it. And I hope it's.
There's a bunch of
just
guys
as
flying in.
cracking.
That clothing brand that you like, the Kanye Bear brand.
Oh,
guys,
yeah. But they were right there last time. They had
Yeah.
PayPal this time.
You caught something?
No. All right.
I thought that was your favorite brand.
Okay, first of all, it's not my favorite brand. They sell it at Ben Hatos every day of the year, and I haven't been in copped it, so I ain't copping it now.
Bro, you told those guys, you're like, yo, you should get designer.
No,
You're
I
my
didn't.
favorite brand.
I said,
Like,
y'all got PayPal? They said, yeah, bro, we got it now. I said, good, and I walked off.
dang. Teased them.
But no, Desert Showdown, April 2nd, Sunday. Final Four will be here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's going to be cracking, bro. It got to be cracking. I need everybody in Arizona. We'll talk about the reason why it got to be more cracking.
Oh, it's got to be more cracking. Got to be more cracking than SneakerCon was.
It has to. So April 2nd, be there, be square. Copy your tickets at Manor, High Point, Ben Hathos, all the stops, man. Just
Fry's,
come.
food and drug store.
I'm telling you, if you live in the state of Arizona, California, anywhere, come support. I mean, there's going to be deals everywhere. Charles always puts on a good show and deals. We'll be doing a podcast there, so we'll be definitely in the building. All of us will be in the building, right?
Yep.
All of us will be in the building, so it will be lit. Come by. SneakerCon.
SneakerCon was whack and tight at the same time.
It got really tight quick, and then
Whack
it
again.
just kind of faded away after that.
Like, first of all, Arizona, you guys need to come out stronger from the vendor side. There were a lot of stores and a lot of places that I was expecting to see there that weren't. I mean, there was probably, what would you say, like maybe 70 vendors total?
70
Maximum.
100. Okay, but I don't. It's nowhere near 100.
I couldn't even imagine it being
I don't think it
100.
was nowhere near 100.
I mean, the room was pretty small, like compared. I mean, it was probably half the size of Heated Soul Summit last year, like the actual floor space. Maybe half to 2/3 the
that
size.
was in the Suns Arena,
and that was in the Suns Arena on the floor. So, I mean, yeah, it was from like a vendor standpoint, it was fairly disappointing, which is why I think that, you know, it got super packed and then it was dead because there wasn't much to look at.
I honestly think that most of the vendors that were there are from out of state too. I think
I would probably bet that 60% of the vendors
like
were from
there
out of state.
were, and I don't know if they were from like actually Asia or something, but there were real Asians in the building, like with Supreme Louis Vuitton on and like speaking stuff like didn't even know English. Like I don't know where they came from. I mean, I appreciate them coming through and supporting, but it wasn't like your typical. I would imagine like Ben Hathos Fest, the first one. had way more vendors than SneakerCon did this time. It was two sides of a building. Like, oh, you didn't go to BHT Fest, the first one, right?
No, I was out of town for that one.
But it was fine. Like I said, like Ryan said, it got packed really, really quick. I mean, even some of the people that we talked to literally came there specifically for something, got it, and left. They were like, "Oh no, I'm leaving now." I'm like, "Oh, how long you been here?" 25 minutes. I came for these. Oh, left. I think Mr. Mido, shout out to the homie Rome, came through, posted up. I think he was there for like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
left. He was like, "I hate crowds." Left. Like, I mean, shout out to the homie Jimmy that sat with us. He came for Air Force One flight knits and City socks.
Yeah,
and he got them both and was like, "Oh, I'm leaving." And I'm like, "Bruh, you only been here 35 minutes, like." But I mean, shout out to
who were the vendors who weren't there? Like who from local?
I mean, like there was like no High Point, there was no Pound for Pound,
no Manor,
no Manor. Jeez,
that new shop was there. Full Court Press. Full Court Press is in the building.
Full Court Press.
Yeah, I saw a video where they were selling something.
like that Wang's Closet. Were they there?
I don't think so.
I never been to that store. But
I never see. I thought you'd been for something. I haven't been in. I want to go. We all should just go at the same time.
We should all go.
But Jay Preem always has something to do with him. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's like super big in Supreme. Like Instagram shuts his account down. Like Supreme New York shuts his stuff down because he's so deep into Supreme.
What, like giving information out before it drops or something? Or?
Everything. Like he's agreed to come on too, but like his stuff keeps getting shut down and they keep rebooting it. But he's always at Wings like doing stuff. But no, we used to go to Wings at the same time. Like all of us go in there and post up. But no, Wings wasn't there. And I mean, talking about the vendors. I mean, you go to these sneaker shows, every table has pretty much the exact same sneakers. It's not...
And they're all one size out of our size range.
Right. And it's, I'll say this. Like, I don't know if the prices were... Do you think the prices were, like, outrageously bad?
I don't think that the prices were outrageously bad. I think that some people had... I actually think some people had some pretty decent prices. Like walking around, there was a lot of stuff that if it was my size, I might have moved on. Like,
there's a few things. Those Camel Pack Air Maxes.
Oh my god, $200. I would have bought as many as I could carry. Yeah,
I would have bought them. They were all 9.5.
Which one was it?
It was
like the green camo 90s, I think. No.
There was a 9
Air Max 1s.
There was an Air Max 1, I think, a 90 and two 95s or 97s.
Desert camo or what?
Like
two desert camos and two jungle camos.
Jungle camos.
They were 200 each. Dead stock. 10.5.
Would have bought them all. Like at least two.
His whole table was super reasonable.
It was super reasonable. I don't know who it was. I can't remember his name. You know him, don't you?
Yeah, he goes into the shop all the time. Sells a bunch of stuff. There was a lot of decent deals, like a lot of decent prices on Yeezys, but they were all. I mean, I feel like everything was like size like 8 to 8.5, and then 11.5 to 13. Like,
yeah,
I feel like everybody was missing the 9 to 10 range.
And then when you talk to people with bigger feet, they're like, "Oh, there's nothing here in bigger sizes." But prices on Yeezy were ridiculous. I think they were way overpriced.
I mean, I think the cheapest blue guy I saw dead stock was 8, which is probably the going rate. I made an offer to that kid. He had like a pair that he wore 3 or 4 times, and he wanted $650, and I offered him $550, and
that's right. Did he ever get back to you?
No, he just left. God, there was actually a kid walking around with a size 10 independent Air Max red that he wanted $200 for, but it was like cracking on the midsole. So
I would have priced cracking.
Yeah, I told him I told him I'd give him
Vic to repaint it for you. Don't.
I told him I'd give him 160, 180. He didn't want that, so.
I mean, the one.
Or he
thing,
wanted 250. He wanted 250.
The one thing though that we did notice, I mean, Simple could probably talk about it more, was the fact that like a table would have like a size 10 at like 400, and then have like a size 9 at like 250 or something.
Yeah. Like the same shoe, same condition, like a dead stock shoe in a size like 9.5 would be 450, and then the 10.5 would be 280.
And it's like. Yeah, it's whack because it's like it's the same shoe. Like, come on, like you're reaching now, and the bigger sizes are more. I'm like, come on, bro. If you got the one right here for a 280, sell this one for 280.
Nothing from 7 to let's say 10.5 or 11 should be priced differently.
No.
If you have a 6 or a 5 or a 12, especially if it's a Yeezy. If it's a Nike size 12 is common, or size 11 is common. If it's a Yeezy, Adidas seems to have all the pairs from the 10.5 and down to like 7 range, and then 6 and below and 12 and up or 11 and up is where they have fewer pairs. Right. So I mean, I can understand that, but not 10.5. That's like the most
Yeah.
pairs Adidas makes. Oh, I don't know what you're looking at, but
It was like it was whatever.
And I'm salty because yet again, the Ultra Boost Multicolor 2.0 has eluded me.
He was never gonna get one.
This man was walking around with a pair, and they weren't
talking about the white one.
Yeah, they weren't beat, but they were beat. Like they were, the boost was yellowing. They had a stain on the toe box.
God.
Like, and I'm like, what do you want for them? Like they're size 10, rejuvenate them. I'll go to get the rejuvenator laundry system kit. I'll throw them in the washer. They'll look like brand new.
Don't they clean them at the show?
Well, yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that
Yeah.
too.
So I'm like, what do you want for him? And he's like, make me an offer. I'm like, well, you beat the shit out of these. Like, what do you think's a fair price? And he's like, how about 320? And I'm like, what? 320? I'm like, absolutely not, dude. He's like, all right, like I'll tell you what, dude. Like I'll
tell you what.
I'll do 280. And I'm like, he's like, what do you think? And I was like 150. I was like, I'll give you 150. And he's like, nah, I can't.
Was he
do that.
young?
Yeah.
See, that was the problem too. Young people.
That's always a problem.
Yeah, but
They don't know what things cost.
well, even at
And
he
actually,
is
you
so
know what's
sunny.
funny is
I mean,
probably should shout out Benjamin Boomin for at least knowing for being young and at least knowing what a shoe costs. Because a lot of these other young cats don't know a single thing about how to price shoes.
no, because the guy that you're talking to is young, right?
Yeah.
This thing Boost is gonna sell for $500. They just think it's Boost. It's gonna fly through the door.
Or they think Flight Club has this for $450. Mine's worth $400.
It's like when at Heat Soul Summit at the Suns Arena, that table with those kids that had the Boost and
my
they had
God.
the OG purple ones. Them
We're
joints
falling apart.
were trash, and they wanted like 3 or 280 or something. I was like, man, I'll
You can get a
flip this
brand new
table
pair
over.
for $300 right now.
There's a few places that like you just want to flip their table over, and that's facts. Like just get your hand and swipe all their shoes on the ground.
That was one decent thing about this. There wasn't like little kid tables. Like most of the tables were actual
yeah, they were.
vendors.
There wasn't a little kids that had
All the little
like,
kids were sitting on the ground with 12 shoeboxes in front of them.
And the trading pit.
The trading pit was okay.
And bro, the amount of kids I saw carrying shoes up to their face, like walking around holding shoes
I
above
don't
their
like
head,
that, no.
bro.
We talked about that before.
But I don't think I've ever actually paid attention to it in person.
Yeah.
Like I always remember we would see them with the duffel bags, and they would just be in the way. I'm talking like when we would look at the pictures online of SneakerCon or other sneaker events, them like this.
Yes,
you
walking
know.
around,
Seeing that in person,
shoes above their head, like
is
holding.
so weird. You know what they look like? They look like the cats when you go like the D-backs game or Suns game and they got the
Popcorn, peanuts.
Yeezy 350. Like, they're just walking around with them above their head. That just looked crazy.
Look, they're selling chiclets in Mexico.
I was like, yes. They jumped the wall. The other way. They went the other way. Vloggers. So.
I mean, dude, that
Let me tell you
line.
something. I mean, like I
Hey,
told
good for
you-
them.
Good for them.
Good for them.
But bruh, I tell you, when I almost said it again, Kais, I almost said Keys Bar. When Kais came out and them and the dude with the Celtics jersey, I can't. What's his name?
Cash Nasty.
Cash,
Bruh.
or something, I don't know.
Lost their
Yeah,
bro,
I think
minds.
his following is bigger than any of them cats
Bro,
over there.
This man, that
Cash Nasty video gaming or something like
bro,
that.
I was trying to get from point A back to the sneak disc, and there was a sea of children. Like I'm talking like 87 kids surrounding this kid, moving like in unison as he's walking, like just this
surrounded.
big.
I don't
like,
even think he's like a sneaker person. Like he owns shoes, and they get him involved in those like YouTube basketball games or whatever. But I don't
never
even think he's a shoe person.
don't
Like his
know.
channel is gaming.
Oh, I know nothing.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
But
I never watched. I think I maybe watched one of his videos or something. But like it's his channel is called gaming. I don't know. I mean, I assume he films
I
himself
don't know.
playing games.
I don't know, or even want to speculate how much Kais makes. But
Well, he doesn't
bruh,
have a job, so I mean
but
that's
bruh,
his job.
They're the coming attraction thing. Like it was the entire wall for them and
Oh,
the
yeah.
ropes, like to
Yeah, like
was
like
like-
Disneyland.
Cass thought it was Space Mountain.
it was.
They should have fast passes. Yeah. If you got
You
yo,
should actually- they should
SneakerCon, you should
actually
have
charge
fast
for that.
passes.
You should charge if you want to get to the front of the line.
Yeah, you
and
should
it should
have a
like
fast
include
pass.
Well, they
something.
don't they have like VIP or something? Because there's always kids in the beginning of the line, and then there's like 3 kids in line, and then he'll say on a video, "Oh, this is before the show even opens up."
Yeah, you want to know how those kids get there? They fucking sit outside for overnight, and then as soon as the doors open, they sprint. They were handing out rejuvenator bags of like free products. Kids were like, "No, I don't want that. Like sprinting past just to get like they didn't want to take the time to take a bag
free
for free. They needed to see
line,
Kaispar.
And bruh, it was unreal. Like it wasn't. I mean, we've never been around celebrities. Like we've all seen a celebrity out before. We've seen athlete, celebrity, but you see somebody. Hey,
well, yeah, but out at whatever.
I've never seen like we're from California. I've never seen like paparazzi following anybody. I've never seen any of that before, bruh. They were bigger than SneakerCon. Like if they weren't there, I actually wonder how many people would have came.
Yeah, I wonder. Actually, I would.
Like I think majority of it was to see them. And that's cold hard fact. Like parents were bringing their kids to see them. Like now there were some parents like, oh, I don't know, my son, he watches these guys. They watch them. They like them. And there were some parents or adults that were into it.
Fanning out.
I saw on his video there was an old man in the line, and the man was like doing that thing where you trying to get on camera. He was
God.
Like,
dude.
Hey,
Cuddy and I,
what are you doing?
Cuddy and I were walking by. This man, like, easily late 30s, early 40s, coming out of the line. Like, I can't believe he followed me on Instagram.
He told me about that.
I cannot. He just followed. That's like, he's like, I just got followed by him on Instagram. He just followed me, like, right in front of my face. He followed me on Instagram.
And it means nothing. And we're not knocking them. Like, because it'd be dope for people to want to come sneak this podcast, like that.
Yeah, we talked about this.
But, going to the blog, back to the vloggers, I mean, talking about the vloggers, like, Boost God and all them, I'm not going to lie to you, and this is not because they sat with us. Literally, me and Ryan walked up, hey, man, can we get a few minutes? Oh, yeah, bro, whatever you want me to need.
That's why I'm here. Let me know. What time you want me to come? You want to come now?
Later? And it threw us off, like, whenever you
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Like, easy. Like, it was like he wanted to come on.
Yeah.
And now, like we said, we've never talked bad about him.
Right.
But the people that worship him
worshippers.
are clowns.
Yeah,
Okay?
it was something funny on Twitter or whatever. Somebody had added the man who was on the sit down, whatever, the host from the sit down.
They hate those guys.
They said something about the sit down or something about don't worry, Drew, anymore because you're not the target anymore. Adidas is. They sent Boost God shoes with no boost. And then I was like, people really going in on Adidas because they sent him shoes with no boots.
Wait a minute. You know what? You telling me that in the car that they sent him those is kind of a little dumb.
What?
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a boost god.
No
You sent him an EQT with no boost. Like, why would you do that?
That's sort of like, hey, you're not.
It's
sort of
goofy, but that doesn't. Why would all the Why would that make the fans attack Adidas?
It's sort of like throwing shade. Like, nah. Look, just to remind you.
I don't know if it's that because how many people get seated who do
that's
that?
Like
Not
me.
many.
That's like me calling myself the Jordan God and them sending me like a.
They sending you a GR. I mean, not a GR, a grade school or something. Like it's.
Yeah, but maybe the next.
They sent me a
like
Monarch,
the hype stuff or whatever.
Maybe. I don't know, but. He had, a crowd. Shout out to Boost God for even coming to sit with us and post.
Shout out to him and Tony Too Wild.
Yeah, man. Tony D. Too Wild was dropping some jewels. All right, He dropped some knowledge, and I appreciate him saying, "Hit him up, get him a podcast, full episode, anytime." That was dope. So he was super cool, easy to talk to. But when we're talking to him, I wish you could talk to him longer. But they had people literally like waiting for him, like at their tables watching. Like, when are they going to be done?
Shout out to Rob Bass, too, for coming through.
Oh, yeah, that's the homie.
Super homie.
He has to come on. Like, you want to talk about energy? Do you listen to the interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to come on. That dude is super cool. He got super mad energy. Like,
good luck to him in his porn career.
And I know.
We're praying for
you. Shout out to the homies, 76 Tapes. At 76 Tapes came through. Jimmy, I think it's like Kaluga. Jimmy Kaluga.
Oh, yeah. I was telling him. I told him to go stop by and say what up.
Yeah, he came through and did an episode, but the audio was kind of whack. So shout out Diplomat Basketball, Rob Bass, that's the homie. Boost God, Tony D. Too Wild. Shout out to Rejuvenator Daniel, came through, posted up for a minute. Yuri Don, our actual area was kind of lit, for a minute.
It was kind of lit.
It was people coming up posted for a minute. Who was homeboy that you was talking to? He was sitting in the chair. He's wearing like the blue shirt. Y'all were talking for a minute. He had like glasses, kind of slim.
Oh, there were some guys out from Dallas.
Oh, okay.
That were here for the for Heated Souls or for SneakerCon.
Oh, okay. Interviews were dope. I think we did I think it was good who we got to get. I mean, obviously, I would have wanted to talk to everybody. I think we have to. Yeah, those are fire. Camo EQT, fire.
Fire
I
flames.
think there's other people we should talk to. When you were talking about going to get Kais, I wasn't feeling it at the time, and I didn't know if he would. But I think we need to. We need to talk to these cats. You know, I don't.
We
care.
need to talk to him when his protectors aren't there.
Yeah, yeah, his yeah. I want to talk to a few other people.
They have a line the whole time, or was it like the line
Entire
and then
time.
it was
The entire time.
and then it was over?
Hour long, hour and a half
That's
long
it.
line.
Yeah, but wasn't it all day? How long was it?
It had a
They
line.
went till
No,
7.
sneak-
That was it. When they finally wind down, they still had a line. It wasn't as long. It was still a line all day. It never stopped. Like it didn't. You couldn't walk across. Like I told you, north and south. You couldn't cross to the other side of the building without crossing through the line. Oh, jeez.
There goes Greg's new laptop.
Oh, shit. Dang, where you got on that from? But you know, shout out to NewCon. The crowd was cool, like Ryan said. It was alright. It died out quick. It got really packed really early, and they even said that it was better than Fort Lauderdale. If you listen to some of our interviews, Tony D. 2 Wild sold out of all his merchandise, and his stuff was fire.
His stuff was super fire.
Alright, and that's a fact.
Was his partner there or whatever?
I don't know. He got a couple
yeah.
dudes there, but I don't know who they are. And then,
The other vlogger, Bullet.
Yes, he was there.
Oh, you didn't talk to him?
oh, he was there.
No, he had to stay to talk to people.
Oh, at the table or something. Yeah. Any pros, cons? Ryan?
Pros were. It was probably the best 7 hour, the most success that we've had as a podcast in 7 hours with the people that we were able to get to come on. I think being there was huge for us.
The hoodie was lit.
The hoodie was lit.
hoodie.
Fans want the hoodie. Oh, that's another thing. If you guys want,
should have traded with Boost God hoodie for a.
if you guys want
Sneak This hoodie.
if you guys want some, if you guys want Sneak This merch, if that's something you guys would be interested in, we are definitely willing to produce it for the fans. But comment below if you're listening on YouTube. Hit us up on Instagram.
Right.
Let us know if you like something.
Bruh, you about to be smashed.
Yeah, because we want to make merchandise. But we
wanna
kind of
make
feel like it's a little early,
Uh.
but we still make like 20 T-shirts, something.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
also, like, you know, obviously Greg's hoodie got a lot of attention. People were digging it. Another
Glad I got
person at the event was saying that we should make merch with like the three face
Faces.
logo on it. If that's something that you guys will wear, let us know. But yeah, if you guys if Sneak This merch is something that the fans want,
Right.
then the Sneak Dissers will get it.
Highlights of it. I think Phoenix, they'll be back. Low lights.
I hope so.
Low lights vendors. Every single
yeah.
person that has some type of store that sells clothing, sneakers, that are like of that particular culture should have a table there.
Yeah.
I mean, period. It just doesn't make any sense. If you now, I would say I would prefer to see stores and people with tables versus like just your regular average Joe with sneakers. Like, I feel that a lot of people had tables who probably shouldn't. There was like cats there with like 8 pairs, and I'm like, you paid like $150 for this table for like 11 pairs to sell,
Yeah.
and they're like all beat. Like, nah. Anyways, stores. I know we have enough stores, enough sneaker shops. Yo, you know who else wasn't there? Like guest list. Guest list wasn't even in the building.
Oh, the
Like,
owner was there. He was there. He was kind of at the
there.
BHC table. It was like a BHC
Yeah,
slash
but,
guest
like,
list table.
he
Where is
should
that
be-
even at? I don't
Arizona
know.
Guest list, Arizona Mills.
Oh.
But, like,
Yeah, Ryan from Guest List was there. He was.
he should have been selling stuff.
He was.
Is it a
Ben had those
consignment
tables.
store or what is it?
Oh, I thought like he
No,
was
like-
just at the table.
No,
oh,
it was
okay.
like BHC
Never
like
mind then.
guest list table. So
What kind of store is it?
they do
Sounds familiar.
like a little bit of consignment. They got streetwear.
Oh, all right.
All your favorites.
Yeah. All your favorites.
Yeah.
They have joggers.
What are we talking about next? What you wanna touch?
I guess we could get into the Wall Street Journal article about Nike feeling the pressure on the competition.
You guys read it?
I did not read it. I did not. I read Georgia's 2-sentence recap.
I mean, reading it. I mean, it's still Nike on top. It's not like it's just more of like they might be noticing it more. That's
Yeah,
what I
absolutely.
took it as. I don't know how you took it, George, but I took it as like it isn't like Nike is gonna like next year. Be,
No, they're not going away. I think the biggest thing for for sneakerheads or whatever we hate that terminology. For people in the sneaker culture, the biggest thing was that it said Nike was going to start lowering their supply in North America because of sales. Now, if they're talking about lowering supply with what's that, Air Monarch 4? That's not going to affect anyone in the culture. But if they start lowering supply on Jordans and all that kind of stuff, like maybe they've noticed.
Well, they said because online is better.
Online that's part of it too. The brick and mortar doesn't sell as much anymore, but that's not the only reason. The main reason is competition from Adidas.
Hit us with some
main
stats.
Reason.
But I'm telling you, Nike Scottsdale might have 2 more years before it goes out of business.
Okay, a Nike store is not going out of business.
Nike Miami went out of business.
They reopened it. They
reopened 4 years later. What are you talking about?
Nike's constantly going.
Me and you.
It didn't go out of business because they weren't making money. Is the point? It went out of business because the store was old and Nike had a different plan. I mean, they opened another one, so obviously
Nike Scottsdale might have a different plan. I don't think it's going to be open much longer. It doesn't get a lot of stuff.
They get enough stuff.
Yeah, but you got to. It's not
if you only sell that.
We've talked about this before. Sneakerheads aren't keeping Nike in business. General public is what keeps Nike and Adidas in business.
You're right.
The small percentage of stuff that's for the sneaker culture is drop in the bucket compared to like the number of Air Monarch 4s they sell.
Is Adidas putting pressure on Nike?
Based on the article, that's what it is.
I
mean, part of it is also. I mean, there was another thing too that you said you're going to talk about the Space Jams. Being that, but that, it goes hand in hand with that. But they're making too many people. See, this is the thing we talked about in another episode. People complained there aren't enough pairs, and then they increase production, and then people don't want them no more because the resellers can't make money on it, and it's not hot. Now,
and that
should not change. Like the 13 that came out, white and red 13, perfect example of what should have sold out and did not.
Should have.
Joints are still sitting everywhere, as far as I know,
and
that's a perfect example.
I want them, but a part of me, you don't want them if they don't sell out. There's a small part of you.
It's definitely part of it. I'm sure there are people who check the pre-sale prices, and they're like, "Oh, it's not that high. It's going to sit like that." That's a way you can check,
right,
to make sure.
Well, now getting it on discount, that's fine. It doesn't sell out.
Yeah,
but like paying regular price and it doesn't sell out.
Well, that's also another thing. More things are on Swoosh now immediately compared to what it used to be.
Yeah,
a lot of that stuff
like hours or a day
48 hours before stuff went up. Or if they didn't realize, or if they realized it didn't sell out immediately.
Yeah. I mean, in the stores, employees had to wait 48 hours to get a discount, but Swoosh used to go. I mean,
Monday, wasn't it?
What's that?
If they released on Saturday, it was like you can't do it on Swoosh till Monday. Oh yeah. Okay.
No, but Swoosh was like that too for some stuff. It would either never show up or it would only show up 48 hours later.
I don't know, man. I think I'll say this, and Ryan could attest. Anybody who was at SneakerCon Phoenix could vouch. It was nothing but a Yeezy fest.
Yeah, like, and Ultra Boost and whatever else. Boost guy was a perfect.
I don't even want to say Ultra Boost. I can't. It was a Boost Yeezy fest. Like, if you had Boost, it was on a Yeezy.
The fact that those color Ultra Boosts are going for like $500 now. I mean,
oh, no, I'm talking about like on feet, like people are wearing. Everybody was wearing a Yeezy.
Yeah, I mean,
no, I'm talking almost everybody. You know how you know
60% of the people at that show were wearing Yeezys.
This is how you know when like me, Ryan, Oscar the intern. What was Cuddy?
That's gonna be his nickname from now on.
That's his nickname, Oscar the intern. Shout out to Oscar the intern.
Probably some kind of boost. I would
make him an IG and a Twitter.
Oscar the intern boost.
Some type of boost.
I think so.
Ryan was wearing Goddess Flyknit. Not a single person in the entire building wearing them. I'm wearing Samento Asics. Not one other person had them on. Oscar was wearing Mykonos Kith.
New Balance 997.
Not one person had them on.
But we're not talking like not one person didn't have on Goddess. Like not another person had on a Flyknit. Not another person had on a Gel 3. Not another person had on a New Balance.
Nothing. It was.
You said it was mainly kids though, right? I mean,
it was Yeezys or Boosts.
The thing about it, well, what's kind of funny is Boost got as much influence, and you know, I say that in terms of like, you know, he's got influence over 100,000 people or whatever it is, and they're not all buying shoes, but you know, he's obviously had some influence. He's on that Adidas wave, but Omar also, he's nothing but buying Boosts and Yeezys and whatever. So all them little kids you saw running around, they're getting influenced by more than one person to buy Adidas stuff. It's not just Boost God. It's all of them.
What was Omar wearing?
Zebras.
Okay. Zebras were abundant, but they were still like
Prices
not
are
rare.
way down on them.
All the Black Friday pack.
Oh, every other person wearing Black Friday. I probably
person.
saw 8 to 10 people wearing Belugas, 20 to 35 people wearing Black Friday pack.
Oh, way more than that.
Oh yeah, I mean, actually,
Talking about the ones we got?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like one of the 3 colors from the Black Friday pack.
Zebras might have been around the 8 to 10 people
8
wearing
to 10
them.
people.
They were
You know
on
what I didn't
tables.
see a lot of is white blacks. I don't know if I saw anybody wearing a white.
Saw
I mean,
a lot of olive copper, red stripes.
I don't know if I saw anyone wearing white blacks.
But it was a Yeezy fest. It wasn't like nobody was even wearing. People were selling Atmos Nikes. Not a person. I didn't see anybody wearing them. Like a couple tables had them on, and I'm just like,
What were people selling those for?
four.
That's
Well,
not bad.
the couple tables I went to, 4.
What about the Blues?
4.
OG Blues.
He was selling blues for 4 too.
Yeah, F them.
What was Reds going for?
4. I mean, I think they were all like 4.
4? Even the Atmos was the same
them.
price as the rest.
I mean, when I went there in the morning and I was like, "Hey, how much are these?" The dude was like 4. And then when I went back later and I was like, "These are 4," and he's like, $5.50. I was like,
Was it the same table we went to?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I
didn't know what he
I
was
think I
talking
would
about.
consider paying $300,
Oh, that's almost retail now and stuff. Like, I don't.
but not for
consider-
those though. Those are all like 140, 150.
Yeah, yeah. But
So
I mean,
I'm
still,
talking about double
No, no, no.
price. Like
I'm looking at when we look at sneakers buying now, it's literally what we're gonna wear. Like those right there. If those were like the Flyknit, Ryan's wearing the Flyknit,
Air Max
Yeah,
90s.
Air Max 90s.
Infrareds.
I would. Oh, this is bait.
The live picture, the real pictures of this actually looks better than the ones on Nike of the
The Masters
Of the Master Air
1.
Max.
But like that Master Air Max 1, my mindset would be 220. Like there's certain things I'm just gonna pay 220 for
I'd pay 220
because
for it.
I'd wear it. It's not even because of like, oh, it was only 130 retail. That doesn't even matter anymore. Like at least to me, I look at every single release like 220, 250. I'll pay it. Like because a Jordan is selling at 220 retail. I'm just not gonna buy Jordans anymore. I'm gonna buy what I'm gonna wear. If it's 220, it's 220. If it's 250, it's 250.
yeah, but at the same token, we've also talked about Flyknit racers being too much at retail when they're only 160. So
But
I
that's
mean,
different.
50.
It
no,
has-
but it can't be different because you just put
No,
all
it's
shoes
different.
under one thing.
I mean, okay, fine. Flyknit racers, I will rock those at any time. But you're talking about something that has 0 air, 0 lunar, 0 structure. It's nothing. 150 for that is a little wild. I mean, 200, 250 for that is wild. 200, 250 for Air Max Master, that's perfect. A blue OG Air Max 1, perfect. But I'm not going to pay above 90. I might pay 100, maybe, for a Flyknit racer. And only the Goddess one or the black one. That's it. So, I don't know. I think, I don't know. Adidas is definitely, I think they have Nike's attention now. They can never do anything. And honestly,
No, yeah, and I don't think anyone's mistaken that. I don't think anyone thinks that Adidas, maybe a lot of those kids who like worship
They do.
Omar and whatnot think Adidas is the only thing that exists or will in the future. They're not going to pass Nike. And I mean, while I disagree with Bouzgad about the whole like, because he makes fun of Nike a lot.
Right.
There was a tweet today that he's
well, it's funny.
he said Nike's making stuff that they developed 20 years ago and still living off that wave or whatever.
Well, we talked about it on the podcast. That was
Yeah.
the thing, was like Nike. Okay, I always say this. I think history, and I think Air Max 1s, Royals, Reds, and whatever else they drive, Atmos, I think history will always outlast whatever's coming for the future. I think an Air Max Royal and all that will outlast the Ultra Boost. I do. They could release some type of special Air Max 90 next year, and it would fly just like anything else. Like Air Max Day, month, whatever, will always fly on something.
Right. Well, I mean, obviously the stuff is nostalgic that they brought back out, which is part of it. Well, and I'm totally fine with it because I wanted all 3 pairs. So I'm fine with that. But I think, again, I disagree with his argument that that's a lot of that stuff is completely uncomfortable. Yes, there are plenty of Nike shoes that are uncomfortable. There are plenty of Adidas shoes that are uncomfortable.
And Busca was signing Nikes too.
I think he said that he would sign anything though, just because he
was signing Jordans and Nikes.
Yeah, I mean, if
that's stupid, I don't care who you are, and I'm happy we interviewed him.
Stupid as a fan for us to say, here, sign this.
Like, you're not gonna sign a Jordan, like the greatest athlete of all time, and you're on YouTube doing whatever. That's mad disrespectful to me. Like, to me, all right. Revolution of Air.
Revolution of Air. You faded?
Well,
no, bro.
You look like you're feeling a little funny.
Hold on a second. So just to go back to that, the whole article was about like Nike was still making money last quarter, but their future sales, which is what determines how much product goes to the stores, is down 4%. I imagine Nike probably hasn't had a quarter like that in a long time. So
that means we ain't camping because product ain't coming.
Well, the product's coming, just in limited quantities. You all right?
Bro, this champagne.
You've had 3 of them. What do you expect? We should take a picture of your hair right now.
Bro, your hair is wild, bro.
Episode 52 might be posted next week. Champagne is real.
The brute got you. Pause.
Air Revolution.
Air Revolution.
Revolution of Air. Y'all vote?
I did not vote. I think most of the shoes are horrendous.
Did we talk about that already?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I said I voted for the green one.
No. You brought it up at the beginning, and then
I'm not voting at all. I'm not going to vote one time. All right, I don't care.
They said if you vote and your shoe wins, you get a free pair.
Yeah, you will never, will never be able to get a pair. It doesn't matter what it is. The designs are stupid. Like, they're ridiculous. They're out there.
I think most of them are terrible. The one that you said from Sean Witherspoon from round 2, his is probably the best one. Between that one and the polka dot Air Max 1, whatever it is,
regular
Hyperfuse, whatever material they use.
I think the black one that's winning is not too bad.
Yeah, but that's because you like Vapor Max or whatever. I think.
Yeah, but it doesn't look bad. And you don't like the way the Vapor Max bubbles look?
No.
Oh,
Vapor Max is growing on me.
I think it looks terrible.
I think they might be. I'm dying to try them on. Like
it looks
dying
like
to try them
Frankenstein shoes. Though. Like it just gives you like that.
All right.
Like make people taller.
Anyway, well, I'm copping doubles.
Yeah, cutting it off one.
They made me taller. I'm copping 2.
6'2".
Double Vapor Max.
6'2" and Vapor Max.
I put on a Vapor Max when I become 6'2".
You get dunked too.
What else we talking about? Is that it?
I mean, yeah, we talking about a lot of stuff. Bro, you wild, bro.
What are you talking about?
What are you What's going on with you today?
Yo,
You're pulling a sample, bro.
I'm making sure y'all on point.
That's facts.
You pulling a sample today, bro.
Are we good?
I think we're good. I mean,
nothing else to touch. Shout out.
Hey, pause.
Yeah. Everything. Shout out to everybody who listens. Like I said, we appreciate y'all sticking with us for a year.
Oh.
Some episodes, you have your up and downs, but everybody loves us.
And shout out to the people. This is a down for you.
Some episodes you get a lot of stuff cut out, others you don't. Maybe we should release greatest
outtakes.
Bruh. We should release. I'm not gonna say which one it is.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
We should release. Oh yeah, Ryan wasn't here. We should release.
Oh, the unedited.
No, don't even say the name. Don't say nothing. We should release the unedited version.
Does that person ever hit you up anymore?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Oh, you guys didn't even mention these Boost golf shoes or whatever these are.
Boost golf shoes?
Yeah.
I know them Concord golf shoes are fire. Oh, those are golf shoes?
That's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Someone asked them.
Fire.
Someone asked them, but they said yes.
I thought they were trail shoes.
Couple simple rants that didn't make the final cut.
You had one that didn't make it. You still think about that?
And he hit you up.
He did hit me up.
Hey, man.
But he'll be at Heated Ben Hathos Fest / Heated Soul Summit /
Desert Showdown in the desert.
No, really?
Yeah. He's like homies with
Who are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
That text me.
Yeah.
Yes.
W Man.
He'll be there.
Yeah.
What?
W Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's W?
I told you in the car.
Man.
Bro.
No, yes. I'm talking about the other text from him going when you had to delete from Instagram.
He ain't coming.
But one of them's coming.
That's what
One of them is coming.
Oh yeah, one of them's coming.
One of them's coming.
Oh yeah.
The one
okay,
that puts you to sleep.
That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant.
Lunesta. Sure.
Yes, NyQuil. MC NyQuil.
Tylenol PM.
MC.
I'm gonna tell you though, that Jumpman Xanax was one of the funniest things ever. All right. Top 10 jerseys now.
Top 10 jerseys.
Y'all wanna go there now?
Uniforms.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Think this a year?
Sneak this 1
Y'all feel
year.
good about going another year?
Yeah, I
Another
think we're
year?
going
Y'all
strong.
sure?
Are you okay?
I'm good.
You want to give up?
No, I'm
That's a sneak
good.
this?
Bro,
Hey,
you're rubbing your eyes up.
I got
Yawning
allergies.
and stuff,
Bubbles
bro.
spilling out your mouth up.
Hair all crazy.
Oh, my hair is just wild right now.
You got like devil horns in your
I
hair.
had to take the braids out.
Bro, you can't even open your eyes right
I'm
now.
glad. Nah, what is y'all
going on
tripping?
here?
Nah, year was dope though. I'm
might
glad
need
we did
Uber.
a year. You know, I remember. I mean, I actually made a PowerPoint to try to like
okay.
convey to you guys about doing this. That's
All right.
fact. And
Relax.
I drew the logo by hand.
You did draw the logo by
That's
hand.
facts.
Relax.
I'm gonna post that original
It's
logo
taking
up.
some people longer than a year to get stuff up and going. So I mean, yes, I think we're
3
at-
weeks.
No, I'm saying like to the point we're at right now, and a year is fine. Some people,
Yeah, but Boost God's only been going for 9 months and he got like 200,000 followers.
So it just win. He's only been up for like what?
but
a
then-
day.
Okay, and then you got the opposite, the one you talked about earlier. Omar been doing it for 10 years and just barely
That's
got
a
there.
fact.
So
I mean, that's a fact. But you know, I'm glad we did it. I'm glad you guys were doing it together. I couldn't think of anybody. I mean, I got tons of homies, but I couldn't think of anybody else I do it with. We talk about sneakers all day, all the time anyway, so why not do it with you guys? So appreciate it. Think this podcast, we're here forever. Hopefully big things come. You know,
Forever.
hopefully big things to come. You know,
Big things popping.
I'm waiting for us to get to episode 300, 400. Like, we'll be older, but, you know, hey, it'd be cracking. Top 10 NBA jerseys or uniforms. if
Or
you wanna say
uniforms. Whatever you want to do. Of all time.
Ever to us.
you putting pictures in?
I'm putting pictures up on YouTube this time.
What if we got 27 honorable mentions?
I got
I
a
ain't
lot
doing
of
honorable
honorable mentions.
He said I ain't
No,
doing all that.
I'll do the 10. I'm not doing honorable mentions.
He said, I
I
ain't
tried
doing
that
all
before.
that.
Honorable mentions be
I got
too
one.
late.
I got simple to be. Well, you might have it too. I don't know. Simple to be happy. I got one in there.
Our
for him.
top 3.
Better, if this is what I'm thinking of, it better be in your top 2.
No, top
one in there.
Our top 5 NBA jerseys
Nah, it's not-
should all be the same. I don't care what
top
order.
5?
Our top 5 should be the same.
Nah.
I don't care what order.
I mean, I think like
I think our top
no, no,
3.
no, no.
I think our top 3
three of
is
the
gonna
top
be the same.
three
No,
of the
no,
top
no.
5 you guys will have.
No.
The other ones I don't think you
no,
have.
my number 1 is gonna throw you guys for a loop, and that's because I just love that jersey.
All right.
It's one of my favorite, and a lot of these are like jerseys I owned. Mitchell and Ness jerseys. Facts. I wish Mitchell and Ness could have like sponsored just this episode for this one. That's how great.
And
I
sent
think
us
this one
all of the jerseys on our list.
Yeah.
I honestly, I was excited to do this one, and like Ryan said, this one was a little hard, but there's a certain era where the jerseys was just better than the others.
Yes,
90s.
in the 80s.
What?
In the
No,
80s, in the 80s, 90s,
No,
sports were
90s.
better.
No, 80s.
Okay, we were like
80s and
I don't know
70s.
what
There's
you
some
got.
fire ones too.
in the 80s, like
Seven.
Greg and I were like crawling and learning to walk. We weren't fucking, you know,
All right.
we weren't
Just
working
driving.
at fucking Maytag.
He was really
Yes.
to drive.
Montgomery
Yeah, it
Ward.
was funny. Shout out to
The original JC
Olo.
When they
Penney.
used to have the like conveyor belt. Bring
I
your,
think it was
bring your
uh,
item out.
I think it was Ola Babito. I can't remember who it was. Commented, and he said something about Rob Bass. That must be like, I think it's like a singer or something. And he said, "I know you and Ryan don't know, but I know George knows it, like an older singer." Well, I thought that was funny, and I thought it was funny because that shows that he listens to the show and know that's like just a
It
joke.
also shows that you guys are jerks. Like 3 years
Right.
difference in age. Well, maybe not simple, but
Oh yeah, Simple. I'm way older than Simple. How old are you?
32.
Oh no, not that far. I thought you were 30, 31. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a world of difference that year.
Well, I'm just saying, like, anyways, top 10.
I think I'm 32.
honorable
Yeah, I'm
mention.
32.
Yeah, to check his
top
phone.
10.
Yeah, it's like-
Dude,
Oh, yep.
somebody from work's
Let me
always
text my
remind
mom
me.
and see what she said.
Mom, how old am I?
And at what time? Top 10 NBA jerseys or uniforms to us ever.
Did you guys
Ever.
put like the year if it was from a
I put
different
the year.
era?
I wanted
Okay,
to,
'cause I was
but-
gonna do
so
that. But
I
I just put
wanted-
like the players.
Oh,
like
wait a
who-
minute.
Who team it was?
Players?
I put the
If
players
you think
also.
about it, you can associate it with the players.
I
who
put the
was
players
there.
also.
You want me to put the years on there?
I
I'll
like
put the
started.
years on
You
there.
don't know the years of all of them.
I started.
Yes, I
I
do. I'll
started
look it up real
trying to
quick.
find the years, and I was like, I know what players wore them. I'm just gonna put the players.
Oh, come on. Why did you guys do? You guys always, somebody always does something different. Why didn't you put the years?
I have 2 of them with the years on there.
Okay, fine.
I can explain it by the players I wrote down.
Since Simple has the most honorable mentions, you just say your honorable mentions.
All right,
first.
honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
All right.
Bro, will you stop drinking that champagne, huh?
Yeah, you need to chill out. Pistons Grant Hill with the horse, the teal jersey with the
Man,
horse.
those suck.
I like that jersey.
No, you don't. When they came out with those, everybody was so confused on why those came
I like
out.
that jersey. Hornets Larry Johnson era. That's probably That's probably yeah.
What? Wait. The one with the pinstripe?
Yeah.
It's not in the top 10?
No, it's not the top 10.
All right, I'm out of here.
The Cavs, baby blue and orange. I thought that one was fire.
Man, what?
I think those are fire.
You talking about when Sean Kemp played for the Cavs?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Then the Cavs retro with the ball logo that say Cavs with the ball going into the V. Pause.
Fine.
Actually, I
balls
don't
are
think
supposed
you.
to go
I don't.
to
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you have to pause that
that's
one.
supposed to happen. Dang. If Rob Bass was here, we would have known. I would not. He would have corrected me.
Bass, man. Even I heard that.
Oh, dang
I wasn't even there. I was listening to the podcast. I knew that.
The Barkley era Sixer jersey with the
those
with the
stars.
stars that come into the Sixers. Those are fire.
What's on your list?
Iverson Sixers era.
How is the Hornets pinstripe not on there?
Hornets?
Bucks Ray Allen.
You have
He actually
Suns
have-
orange sleeve jersey.
Wait, they actually, Ray Allen actually wore 2 different ones in Milwaukee. So which one? There was
One with
one
the buck
that-
on
one with the deer on it.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's not terrible.
With the whole side is like
It should
dope.
be in the top
terrible.
10.
No. There's
Wait,
a
whoa,
better
whoa, whoa.
Bucks jersey.
Whoa. First of all, he said the Suns jersey with sleeves.
Yes,
That's the-
I heard
that's
that.
the
That
best.
came out last year.
He's wearing it right now.
That's the- yeah.
He's a fan. I'm
That's
not
the best.
surprised.
That's the best sleeve jersey there is.
No, it's not.
And then this is probably in your guys' top 10, but the Bullets red, white, and blue.
The what?
Bullets red, white, and blue.
Not in my top 10. I didn't like those hands. I thought the hands were weird. How like they reach up for that ball.
I mean, it's not in the top 10, but it's on my list.
And all
you have
Wiz-
mentions?
and most
You ready?
Wizards jerseys.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You ready?
Let's see yours.
All right, honorable mentions. The Sonics green from the Peyton Kemp era, just like that classic Sonics green.
Wait. The which Sonics green? From like Bulls Finals era or like
No,
the original
first
Sonics?
one, yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
80s, 90s.
Like with the Arch
era.
logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Cavs orange with like Craig Elo era, or whatever, would just
That
say
was fine.
Cavs,
He
and,
said
and
that
they
one.
did the like
Well, not orange,
LeBron
though. Yeah.
throwback, and they wore them.
When was that? I had the Ron Harper one. Not orange
The
one.
Raptors when Vince Carter and Stoudemire were there, the pinstripe one, got to be on there
How is that?
Why isn't that in your
mentions?
top 10?
because I have top 10 that are better.
No, you don't. Your top
Yes,
10's
I
gonna be
do.
whack.
If you don't got the Raptor jersey in the top 10 with the giant raptor on it,
No, I don't.
you better not have a Spurs jersey in your top 10.
I don't have a Spurs
There you
jersey in
go.
the top 10. Relax.
Spurs might have the wackest jerseys of all time.
I did see the Spurs on some list that I looked at, though, and I don't know why they had that joint on there. The Blazers from the Clyde Drexler era, that got to be on there.
hate
Yes. What are you talking about?
There's only one from that era, maybe the
It
red
just
one.
said Blazers on it, and that was you smoking.
Blazers.
The one that
Blazers.
says Rip City is dope too, but it
Rip
was
City
too
one's
new.
dope, but
A Blazers jersey is in my top 10, but not that era.
I'm just talking about the black one with that says
Nah.
Blazers on it. That's Drexler era right there, and Terry Porter. The Bullets, but the Baltimore Bullets, fire.
What's that one look like?
Pull it up for you.
With
I
the
can't
stripes?
explain it to you.
Is that the West Unseld with the stripes? Is that Baltimore?
Either that or I
I
mean,
think that was when
Bernard
they were,
King might have been
You're
there
right.
too.
You're right. What else you got? You're right. I love that one. I had that Mitchell Ness one too.
all right.
That was one of the most expensive Mitchell Ness jerseys ever as well.
that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Wait, maybe not.
I thought you were like Juwan Howard bullets.
Yes, I said
I was talking about that
Baltimore.
one.
That's
I
what
said
he was.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Bullets. That one.
That one. I mean, not that one. That was Jordan. That was,
Yeah, that was a fake Jordan.
that
one.
was fake. I don't like seeing them jerseys on mannequins.
There you go.
Yeah, that one.
Bro, you wilding out, bro. How many champagne
Wes
you drunk?
Unseld. Yeah, that's the one.
You
yeah,
drunk all
said you
three
had
of
one.
those?
Yeah,
Right, not
fire.
that one, but yes.
You drank the rest of Georgia's plus two?
You said you had.
I had West Unseld, but not
That's
that
what
one.
it was.
That was like an Adidas one.
Oh,
All right, go ahead. What you got?
And some of the hats are fire too, by the way.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just.
Yes, but I mean, who remembers from this era? They played in Baltimore. Not many people.
What else he
Only people
got?
remember
I
Washington.
forgot.
Only people remember
The Atlanta Hawks, Dominique Wilkins era, fire. It just had Hawks on it. That's it, fire. This one you guys might not even have on the
know
list,
about that
but this
Hawks
is the
one.
best Bucks jersey. Bucks 70-71, the Oscar Robertson. It just said Milwaukee on it. It was green and it had just the Milwaukee lettering on it. I'll pull it up if you want me to
Was
pull it
that
up.
when Luke? Yeah, I had that one. Was that when
It might
Jabbar
have
was
been-
there
it
too?
might have been
Well,
with Lou
Lou Alcindor.
Yeah.
I think it was just red. It was the Milwaukee in red.
No,
right?
the one that I'm talking about is not. Oh, the words
Outline
maybe.
red.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it might have been.
That was I had that one. That jersey's fire. But I don't mention the word belong. Yeah, that one. I had that one. I got that.
We
one
got it,
for-
George.
I got that one super cheap.
Old people don't know how to use their cell phones fast. Yeah.
My honorable mention.
Hold on a second. I got one more.
Oh, you do? What you
Yeah. And the last one, Nets 90-91, the light blue, the one that Petrovic had when Drazen Petrovic. Yes, the light blue.
Those are
Nets.
so ugly.
Fire. You smoking sticks?
No, the Nets that era, the jacket was fire. The warm up jacket. The jersey was trash.
No, you smoking.
The white one, maybe, but that light blue one was no.
This
It was
right here.
ugly.
This is black and white, but that jersey right there.
Yeah, that's the one he showed.
Yeah. You smoking rocks if you think those light blue.
It's black and white, but you can tell the colors. No, you can't.
You could tell based on the jersey. You knew what I was talking about.
I took this picture.
Yes. There
Mine.
you go right there.
Yeah, I had that one.
George's was a
I got
season.
that one for super cheap.
George was
For
a
super
season
cheap.
ticket holder in the 70-71 season.
Yes. In a city I never lived in.
My jerseys, my honorable mentions, Hawks 96-97 with the big hawk across the chest and the
Yeah,
wings went
those-
around.
Those suck.
Yeah.
What are you talking
They
about?
suck. I thought about putting it on,
Those are-
but they suck.
How can you? If you thought about putting it on, then obviously it doesn't suck.
St. Louis Spirits.
Oh, you going way back.
Fire.
You
That's
going way back.
75. I had that one. That was my first throwback I bought from Mitchell and Ness. Supersonics.
What size was it
Ooh,
when you bought it?
I'm talking like just above my knees.
Like 52?
All right,
Like 52,
it was a
55?
52. It was so big. Supersonics 96-97. The red one though, that red one, they had like a red alternate one or whatever it was, because the red was always in that era's color, but it just wasn't predominant. That might have been one of the first alternate jerseys ever, besides the Black Bulls and Blue Magic, which we'll get to that. Grizzlies 98-99 when the inaugural
No,
season.
hell no.
It was.
No, stop it.
Now it's fire.
No.
When it came out, it wasn't though.
No.
Now, oh, come stop it.
Jersey's fire.
Are you talking about this right here?
No, not that one. The red one. Oh, yeah, that logo though. That one. That was
The same
that's it.
logo
Yeah,
in
yeah.
red? This
The
right here?
St. Louis Spirits. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
alright.
the Moses Malone one. Grizzlies original inaugural season.
No.
No,
Yes.
no. You're right. When it first came out, it was whack. But now it's cool. This is the thing with jerseys. It's like the Clippers was so trash at one point, and then when Darius Miles and D. Richardson, is that his name? I have no Q Richardson. Q Richardson got to the Clippers. Everybody was looking for a Clippers jersey at one point. I mean, it was like, oh, these are fire now because it was like they were kind of cool. That's what happens to jerseys.
No.
Grizzlies now.
Grizzlies
Grizzly
suck.
Mitchell Ness shorts, fire. Like the people are
Yeah, but
looking
that's
for
fire.
fire.
I'm talking about the shorts.
Uniforms.
And Miami,
The jerseys
Miami Heat 96-97. That red
Oh,
with
that
the
was
black
fire.
heat and just a little
Yeah.
flame on the tee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fire.
The when Tim Hardaway was there.
Tim Hardaway.
That
Yeah.
was fire.
Yeah,
So
those are dope. I didn't put them
fire.
on there, but yeah, they're dope.
And there was one though from the Miami Heat era when Glenn Rice was there. That when they were was kind of fire. They had a stripe up the side, not the ones that were like Floridian, but like it had like a stripe up the side. Heat Harold Miner era. That's like the ones I'm thinking of
Same
too.
thing?
No. Tim Hardaway era and the Zoe era, their jerseys were different. It was like a solid black Heat. The Harold Miner era was like double. I don't know what you want to call it. Like double outlined. You'd have to look it up to like see it, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah." But Zoe might have been there at the exact same time. Maybe Tim Hardaway was too. I don't know.
Bless
I
you.
think you're making stuff up. Man.
Simple.
Top 10.
Top 10 NBA jerseys / uniforms of all time to the Sneaker Podcast on the 52nd episode. 1 year. Holla.
Number 10. Celtics.
Okay, you're starting off rough.
Celtics jerseys.
Historic.
Are
They're
historic.
not
They have
fire.
not changed. They're one of the greatest jerseys of all time.
I disagree, but
Go ahead, man.
I mean, I'm
Number
not mad at it. I just
Number
it's not
9.
for me.
There's two jerseys should be on the list. Celtics and Lakers. They should never be on the list.
Lakers. I don't know.
Oh, actually, I have a Lakers jersey, but not what you thinking?
He's thinking of Mikan.
Number 9, Vancouver Grizzly, Baby Big Country era.
Nah,
Yes.
not in top 10.
Yes, it is.
It's in the top 10 now because we like it. Back then,
Number 8,
I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Utah Jazz, Stockton Malone era.
I guess it doesn't.
But which one? Stockton Malone been there for like 22 years.
with the mountains in the back.
I almost picked that Jazz one. The problem is it says Jazz, and it's a snow mountain in the background. It just doesn't make sense.
That's where you play jazz.
Yeah,
in the mountains.
no, but like when they
You get
had
the jazz
one,
band up
but the ones
there.
prior was at least a music.
That one was
note.
fire. That was fire
It was
too.
at least a music note like that, and that was all the way back to like Pistol Pete Maravich.
Yeah,
Like
that was a fire jersey too. But
I did
I have
like
to
those ones,
say-
though. I did like it.
number 7 is the jersey that you mentioned, the Seattle SuperSonics, Glove and Kemp era, the red
Yeah.
Sonics
Fire.
with like that's true.
That was
is
fire.
And number 6, the Rockets, blue pinstripe with the rocket ship, Steve Francis era. Well, I guess Hakeem was still there. Barkley's last season that he played there. I love that jersey.
I wanted to put that one on there. I did. I think I liked the court more.
Oh, the court was sick
than
too.
did- And see, that was when they had put the 3-point line was filled in blue with stars.
Yep.
And they made them take it out because you couldn't see players who had dark colored jerseys on TV
Inside the
in that era
three-point line?
or whatever it was. That's your number 6?
Yep.
That's it? All of them? Oh, that was quick. Recap.
Number 10, Celtics. Number 9.
Well, which era of Celtics?
I mean, like just the Celtics. Just the green and the white. I mean, they really haven't changed since like the Bird era till today. Like
Kinda
even
have,
before.
but
Like
yeah.
I mean,
There
if
was a
I had to
period
pick one,
when-
it'd be the green with the white. That just says Celtics or Boston or
Green with
whatever.
the white. They're all
No,
green.
they're all green and white.
There was a period when Celtics jerseys didn't have names on them, I don't think, in the back.
Yeah,
But I know what
the ones with the names.
you yes.
You know, with that era,
Isaiah Thomas
that had
era.
names. Number 9, Vancouver Grizzlies from the Mike Bibby era.
I'm glad you have it as 9.
Number 8, Utah Jazz, Stockton Malone, Mountains jersey.
No.
Seattle Supersonics, number 7 from the Glove and Kemp era, the red alternate, and the
What do you
blue.
guys like the red jersey for?
The red one was fine.
The red one was fire.
It
I mean,
was.
the green one's fine. Like,
Yeah, all of them are
they're all
dope.
fine, but I think the red one was the dopest
I
out
don't
of
think
the
there's
three.
a such thing as a wax Sonics jersey.
No,
Like,
honestly, all Sonic jerseys.
there's
are
a
sick.
Sonics jersey that I had
The
bought.
one with the city on it kind of sucks. Like the outline of the city.
No.
Yeah,
That one wasn't even that bad. Like, it wasn't bad. The one that stuck the
Kinda
most was the one like
No.
probably KD's last year there.
Oh, yeah, those ones sucked. Those ones
the
were
one
terrible.
with the like space
No.
needle and outline of the city.
that's a
Those
different
suck.
one. It might have had like a version of that, bro. Somebody out of control in here.
No, this one
Hey.
that they tried to like remake
The classic
the
one.
classic
and a newer
one, and
version
they
when
put like
Katie
that
was in.
weird like logo.
Yeah, those
on.
suck.
Those
too.
suck.
That
Those
suck.
super suck.
Those suck. But you know, Sonics jerseys are fire.
What you
All
got
Sonics jerseys are fire.
What you got number 10?
You can go.
Number-
I'm gonna write the years.
Did I say
down.
number? Oh, number 6 is the Rockets.
No,
blue,
we gotta
red.
stay in order
Why does it matter?
because it does. Number 10.
All right, number 10, the Timberwolves from the KG Marbury era that just said Wolves on it, the away jersey. It just said Wolves. That's it. It says 89-90 through 95-96.
I think the T-Wolves might be one of the first teams
Fire.
that when their classic is dope because it's just a classic. But when they went to a new one, it got better. I think that's one of the teams that got better, like Seattle. When it went from the Arch to like the Bulls finals year, it got better. That one's fire.
Yes, the one that just says Wolves.
That was fire.
Like KG's rookie year, second year, first 2 years or whatever.
Bro, you need to stop farting.
Well, Marbury wasn't there for that jersey. He came when they changed it to Timberwolves across it.
I
And
think
It says
Marbury
95-96. He was picked 96, 95, 96. Well, maybe
Marbury's
he missed it by 1 year.
rookie
then.
pictures, I think I think like in Slam magazine, like when they did like the rookie shoot. Oh no, you might be right.
I think
that
they
Slam.
changed that one.
You're right.
KG was there. He was only, what, 19? 18?
Well, he got drafted in 95, so his second year was when.
I know which one
wait,
the
no,
jersey you're
first
talking
year.
about. Because that
You're
one
right, because
Mitchell
there
has
goes Stefan's.
made. He's wearing the new one.
and he's wearing the Timberwolves in his rookie card.
Yeah,
so yeah,
the one that just says Wolves. So KG,
That one's
rookie
fire.
year, whatever.
I had that one too. Shout out to Bobby Fresh who got that from me.
Number 9, the 70s era Bulls red, where it said Chicago in cursive.
Oh.
Up like at the
that
diagonal.
one was
That's
fire.
a classic
At the diagonal,
one.
yeah.
I had a
when they
Jordan
started
one like that a long
remaking
time ago.
those,
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people had seen that before.
I seen a picture of Jimmy Butler wearing it, so I know they wore him in like a throwback game or something.
That one's fire.
That jersey's fire. I forgot.
Yeah,
I
this
forgot
one right
all
here.
about that jersey.
This one right here, it's similar to that one. That one's not the one that Butler had.
Is that
much,
LeVar
but-
Ball? That looked just like him,
Like
though.
Reggie Theus. Look at that mustache. Yo. Look at his face.
You know he gonna do something whack.
Number 8, the Barkley era Suns black.
That's too
alternate.
That's too low. Needs to be
Hey,
higher.
like I said, it's on here.
Too low.
I did it just for you. Simple pause.
And I remember I told you I seen Kevin Johnson when I was driving to SneakerCon. I thought he was going to SneakerCon. He was just I'm talking about walking in the weirdest part of downtown Phoenix. Nothing around. He was crossing the street with some man.
I'll tell you where they were going, but we can't talk about it on air.
He was definitely crossing the street with somebody.
Bruh, they were coming out of that the weird area. I'm talking about like it's just like bricks.
Oh, I bet they were.
Bricks, shadows, and weeds. Like it was weird over there.
They were bidding on young girls.
Okay. This was that. Go ahead.
All right, number 7 is ironically another one that I seen Reggie Theus in, but the Kings light blue script. They're saying Kings in cursive.
No.
This is why. I don't know if you've ever. No, you've never seen it. I don't think you've seen it in person. Have you seen it in person? So when I was,
I mean, I'm sure I saw it back then. I haven't seen it.
That's
I
like
seen
saying
DeMarcus
like
Cousins.
MPLS.
this is why. This is why. So I had bought Nate Archibald Kings jersey when I was in college. Had Archibald under the number 10. I was like, yo, this Kings jersey is fire. All right. I went back, bought that Kings version. That might have been Reggie Theus. The word Kings in script, I kid you not, might be like this big. It might be the big size of your hand. It looks nothing like that. That picture, you would think it's like this across the chest. No, it's like this.
Yeah, yours might be the fake though, fam.
What? Then let me explain something to you. About
You must have got that off Taobao.
All my Mitchell & Ness came from authorized dealers. You never called me on a fake jersey.
You smoking if you don't think
Ever.
that jersey is fire.
No.
That jersey is fire.
It's no.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not. No, it's
It's all
not.
right. I mean, it's not. It's not
Oh,
top 10.
earlier you were hating.
It's
I mean, it's not top 10. It's
yes,
like
it is.
it's like
No,
top
it's not.
70.
Yes, it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
gotta
like
be
68.
30,
Nah.
30
Nah,
maybe.
based on what you had, and you're not in your top 10. You need
No.
to chill out.
You better have another Kings jersey on your list. That's how I'll put.
No.
Do you got a Kings
Nope.
jersey?
I don't got a Kings jersey on my list.
I mean, I'll wait to hear.
I
ahead.
considered like the Bibby Weber era, but
Not even that era. It's not even that era. Go ahead.
and Stojakovic.
Number 6, the Charlotte Hornets teal pinstripes from the Morning Larry Johnson era. Facts. Everyone wanted the starter jackets when they came out. Period.
Facts.
Period. Whether you were from Charlotte or not.
The starter jacket, the black one with the hornet on the back, might have been one of the hardest jackets to find. Period. The most popular starter jacket, the solid black starter jackets. I don't know who might be too young or to remember. We remember this. All right. Solid black, Raiders, Red Wings. I mean, who else?
Bruh, I don't know how those
No.
colors are
That
classic. And it even has the crown on top of the eye.
Stop. That Kings jersey's trash.
No, it's
you got to
not.
see it in hand.
No, it's
You'd be
not.
like, oh, yeah, these suck.
No, it doesn't.
Raiders starter. What was the most popular?
UNLV.
UNLV.
UNLV, Raiders, Kings, Charlotte Hornets.
San Jose Sharks.
Michigan,
Michigan. San Jose Sharks.
North Carolina.
Carolina. It was kind of rare to find a Carolina one, but it was Carolina.
I remember walking to World Foot Locker and seeing basically just those.
I feel like we're missing some. There's some.
I mean, there
we're
was
missing.
Bulls too, but you couldn't wear a
Bulls.
Bulls one in my neighborhood. So
Yeah, see, we had Bulls. There
I
was
was
a
upset
Cowboys
when my
one.
UNLV jacket got melted on the space heater, or on the hung it on there to dry off.
There's a few, but it was rare to find like a, like stuff. I remember I seen like a Nuggets one time. Like it was like a school assembly, and the brother of another student came. He was wearing a Nuggets starter black. It was like, holy crap! Like we didn't even know what it was. Like we didn't even know what the logo was. That's how rare it was. Shout out to Starter. Email them too. You want to give us some jackets? No, all right. Well, whatever. What else
I
you got?
had a Suns starter jacket and a Notre Dame starter
Suns
jacket.
one was kind of popular. Notre Dame was popular, but Notre Dame was popular in the black one too. It was
I had
rare.
I had the blue and gold Notre Dame and the black
Was it a
and
pullover?
the black is a pullover.
Okay,
the half
yeah.
zip pullover.
The Notre Dame one got popular when they started making the pullovers, and then the
Yes.
Hornets became really popular with the pullovers too.
Those jackets were fire.
They are fire, and you can still get some of those at like some of these
cheap.
vintage spots. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I look
what
on
else?
eBay.
Yeah, they're still out there. Oh man, if I could find that all black
This
one.
is the Hawks one I was talking about.
Yeah, that one sucks.
No,
I know exactly what you're
no,
talking
it
about.
doesn't.
You talking about Dominique era because those sucks.
Yeah, those don't. Suck.
What else you got?
Smoking. No, that's 6.
Oh, that was 6? Recap.
And this is the Drexler one I was talking about.
I know, that sucks too.
No, it doesn't.
Recap.
You smoking.
The only thing
Recap.
good about that Blazer era Drexler was how high the name was and how high the numbers was on the jersey. That's the only thing that made
Fire.
it better. What else you got? There's better Blazers than that.
Relax. It was fire. Number 10.
That's actually the one I had.
Number 10, the T-Wolves with the just where it said Wolves on it, the away. Number 9, the Bulls red with the Chicago cursive script at an angle. Number 8, Suns black alternate, Barkley era. Number 7, the Kings cursive light blue with the script.
Sucks.
Eat nuts. Number 6, Charlotte Hornets teal with the pinstripes. Fire.
Another thing too about starter jackets. If you let your girlfriend wear your starter jacket, you was lit. Facts. Anyways,
I'm gonna cop one of these Notre Dame starter jackets. I'm looking on eBay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Prices are reasonable.
what? When you in high school and stuff, you let your girlfriend wear your jacket?
I mean, the
When George was in high school, they were letting him wear Letterman sweaters and class
the
rings.
like varsity jacket instead. The like with,
All
with
right.
your like
All right.
team on it or
Yeah, so
whatever.
you carried your books with the leather strap.
yeah, George grew up during George grew up during Happy Days.
And it was like sock hops and, number 10.
And sock op did exist when I was in high school. Facts.
It did what I was.
It was me too. You were at the first one. You were at the inaugural sock.
yes.
That year was
Yes.
sock hop. It's a test run. Number 10.
George was on the spirit committee that invented sock hops.
Number 10, Seattle Supersonics. Maybe like one of my 8th throwbacks I bought. Lenny Wilkins era, when he was the coach and the player, 67-68. One of the most fire Sonic jerseys of all time. You guys might not have ever seen it. It had no name on the back. Number 19, Lenny Wilkins. When I would wear it, cats were like, what the heck is this? Fire. Number 9, Sacramento Kings, 94-95. And I'm talking about Mitch Richmond era with the checkerboard
Yes, I know what team you're
down
talking
the
about.
side.
Sucks.
Oh my God, that does not suck.
It kind of sucks.
What? It was split purple, black, checkerboard down the side.
You talking about
black and
this
white.
right here?
Yeah.
Earlier?
It's
I mean, different color, but
yeah, but it had like the zigzag lightning in the Sonics. The S went to like a lightning bolt. And it might have said Supersonics. I don't remember. Number 9, Sacramento Kings, 94-95. Mitch Richmond era, checkerboard, split, purple, black jersey. Fire. All right. Fire. When Mitchell Ness released it, it was like $350, I think, when it first dropped. Number 8, Milwaukee's Buck. That 96-97 with the Buck on the front. That one counts. It's a little tacky, but that one was fire. Don't look at me like that. Number 7, Hornets purple.
take your listing.
Hornets
Get
purple.
out of here.
Hornets purple pinstripes. Any Hornets to me in general, but the Hornets purple
That right
was one of the
there?
alternates. Fire. That King's
oh my
jersey's fire.
God, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
That jersey sucks.
That's the worst thing I've
Recap.
ever
Stop
seen.
it. Recap. Recap.
Literally
Seattle
the
Sonics,
worst thing I've ever seen.
Seattle Sonics, 67-68 era. Sacramento Kings, 94-95. Number 8, Milwaukee Bucks, 96-97 with the Buck on the front. Number 7 is the Hornets purple pinstripe when they went to the alternate colors as well. Facts. Simple.
Numero 5.
Why'd you do Spanish English?
Spanglish. Spanglish for like bilingual listeners.
Go ahead.
Number 5, Timberwolves, KG Marbury era, the Marbury
Yeah, with
rookie
the trees.
season with the trees,
Yeah.
with the wolf on the shorts.
That one's fire.
Fire.
See, that's what I was talking about. They actually got better when they went to
I disagree. I think the first one was better. The one that just said Wolves.
no,
was better.
it got better as we got older. We appreciated the classic more. But when they switched jerseys, they were fire.
Yeah, but that always happens though. There's something that's like out, and then you don't realize how good it is until it's gone.
right. It's like the Jazz jersey. When we think of the classic Jazz, they were actually not that bad. But they used to suck to us. All right.
They did used to suck to
They
us.
used to be like, those suck. But
I
like,
actually hated that one with the mountains on it for the longest time.
yeah. I mean, like,
And the other
even the
one.
one before that, it was like those suck. But now it's like I appreciate.
I appreciate those. Number 4, Toronto Raptors, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady era.
Nice.
With
It's
the
a nice
Raptor
place.
on it.
That's a nice place to put it. It's a nice place to put it. I know what your number 1 is, but it's a nice place to put it.
Number 3, I don't think you know what my number was.
I do.
Number 3, Orlando Magic, Shaq and Penny era. I mean, I would
All of
probably
them?
pick. I would probably go black first, blue second, white
No,
third.
no, no, no.
Or maybe
no.
blue, black, white.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'll go
maybe
blue
blue.
first.
Maybe blue, black, white.
I go blue first.
And
I don't know
all of
if
them were fire.
Was Shaq? Oh, Shaq was there for the blue.
Shaq was there for the blue.
Okay.
All of them were fire.
All of them.
Number 2,
They're so whack now.
Phoenix Suns, Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson era.
Oh, then I have. Oh, then you're number 1. Okay.
With the ball in the flame.
Yeah.
And number 1,
That's
we talked
what
about it like
Tony D2 Wild used the classics
yes.
logo.
Oh, and it was
on
fire.
his merch.
And you know
Fire.
what? Like it should have been on my honorable mention, but the Phoenix Suns with the Western writing, that jersey was fire.
It really was. I
That
had
jersey
one.
was fire.
That was my first Suns when I had KJ with the Western right.
Yeah. The one that Barkley they switched to the season before Barkley came here.
Staying that joint.
And then number 1, like honestly, probably the greatest uniform of all time, and I think we talked about a couple weeks ago that I think we only had it for one season, is the black red pinstripe Chicago Bulls alternate uniform. I mean,
It's fire.
yeah, there's no other.
It's a jersey you like even at the vintage shops you don't see.
No, but you know what? They actually, if you go to the mall now to Just Sports, like or Lids or Locker Room or whatever it's called now, they actually do have
Like 5 names.
They do have they have Rodman and they have Pippen black red
But they're
pinstripe.
like Adidas.
But they're the
wasn't
Adidas ones. They're not the Mitchell and Ness
I'll
ones.
never buy the Adidas one.
The Adidas ones fit whack. Like they sell the Steve Nash flame ball era logo at the Suns team shop, but like the Adidas ones just fit funny.
Suns, I mean, yeah, the Adidas jerseys. I can't wait for them to be done with making jerseys. They suck at it.
One more. This is the last season of Adidas, right?
I mean, Adidas.
Next season is Nike.
Dude, the only way they'll be able to succeed making jerseys, they put Boost in the jerseys. That's the only way.
Yes.
What you got, George? Number 6.
I was trying to find a good picture of it, but number 6.
I know what it is.
No, you don't.
Number 5.
Number 5, the Lakers like Dodger blue, royal blue,
MPLS.
with not Minneapolis one.
Debatable.
The Los Angeles script.
Debatable.
Oh, that's
Jerry
sucks.
West. No, you're smoking stuff.
that jersey
I was gonna buy
that
that
right
one
there.
Yeah,
You
that jersey
smoking.
sucks.
No.
You smoking.
That jersey
That one's
sucks.
whack.
You smoking sticks.
That
because
sucks.
they made the Mitchell and Ness had the Jerry West version, and then they made a Kobe version of it. I think later on, at some
96,
point.
97.
It's no.
They
That
wore
one
them in a
is-
game.
Yeah, they
Sucks.
have. No, that one's not that good.
You smoking rocks.
You'd be better off doing Minneapolis Lakers Mike in '99
No.
than that. No, that one was.
No.
I never understood that
Disagree.
one. It was Lake. No. I ain't with that one.
I don't care.
Sucks. You
I'm
messed
from
up.
Los Angeles and
You
it's
messed
Dodger
up, bro.
colors. I didn't mess nothing up.
I'm
That's
from Los Angeles too,
that's
but
fantastic
it's
jersey.
whack. all right?
smoking.
And I don't want to say it's a stretch that it's Dodgers colors because it's like light blue and blue.
whatever.
Andy reps blue.
Same thing.
That's fine. Yeah, you are a Crip, so I get it. What else you got?
Number 4, Orlando away, blue pinstripe.
Fire.
Top 4. Period.
I really think it's a coin flip between the black and the blue. You don't?
Nah.
Really?
Nah,
I
blue.
think
You really
the
think the
black
blue's that much
shorts.
better?
I think the black shorts were fire.
I really think it's a coin flip between black and blue.
No.
When I think of Orlando Magic, I think of blue. I literally
Which I don't
think
know
of that
why.
color.
I do too. I don't know why.
I think because every other jersey they've ever
I
had
mean,
is
pennies,
blue.
like, the black, except for the penny 2, and I guess maybe the original penny 1 had like that half black or whatever. The thing that always made the shoe was the blue.
The thing
like
was-
the
yeah,
blue
yeah, it
swoosh
was,
or whatever.
yeah, it was.
It popped. You know what I mean?
Because the blue was fire.
The blue was fine.
Number 3, the Nuggets. The multicolor with the skyline and the mountains, the Alex English, whatever you want to call it.
Let me
Wizard.
tell you something.
You smoking rocks.
No, wait. I had Alex English, blue, wore it to work.
Yeah.
I kid you not.
Most
It was a
common
gay
ever.
dude. It was a gay dude that worked with us. He goes, "Oh, I thought that was a gay basketball team." I swear to God. And I was like, "Man, come on, bruh." But it was a period where that was fire. It was a small
It's still
period.
fire.
No, I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
I never understood why it was rainbow. It has nothing to do with it being rainbow. First of all, for anybody who's listening, we don't care about that. No, I had that one.
Fire.
Not that one. That sucks. That's a fake Adidas
Okay,
swingman.
whatever. I'm looking at pictures here.
Type in Mitchell Ness, okay? I don't want to see that.
I don't care
I
about
can't look
Mitchell
at that.
Ness.
But I never understood why it was rainbow. Does anybody know why they did that?
I have no idea.
I don't know why. Now Nuggets, that's a team. Okay, LaFonso Ellis era, Dikembe Mutombo, they went to the navy blue gold.
Yeah, there's another one that they have some
That
nice
was
ones,
okay.
but it's not better.
Now, when they went to the Carmelo Anthony era,
Bro, they
those
were
are
whack.
trash. Ugh.
I don't think the Nuggets
when they
ever had
went
a
to
dope
light,
jersey.
when they went
like
to
a
light
jersey
blue,
that you're like, that's super
Nah,
sick.
you
Like,
smoking rocks, dude. This
No,
Alex
Alfonso
English, one of
Ellis.
the best jerseys of all time. Period.
Who?
That's why it's number 2 or
No,
number 3 on
it
my
should
list.
be. It's an all-time jersey. I don't know if it's that high.
Why does it have a rainbow, though?
at his teeth.
Why does it got a rainbow?
Yeah, I never understood that. But I had the blue one. Oh my god! It took me forever to get. That might have been the very last Mitchell and Ness jersey I bought, besides Rolando Blackman. besides Rolando Blackman, Mavericks. And it was funny because it said Blackman on the back, and this girl goes, "Did you get that custom made?"
Oh my god!
He goes to college. She goes, "Is that Black Man?" I said, "It's Blackman." Anyways, what you got for number 2?
I don't care what you say. That's one of the
Number 2.
best 3 jerseys ever. Number 2, you guys probably disagree with this, but I love it because they were in San Francisco, Golden State, and it just had the city on it, and had the Golden State or either the Oakland Bridge or the Golden State Bridge, and it said the city on it. You don't remember that one?
Are you talking about the one that had the boxcar in the back?
It might have. I don't know. It said it's the only one they had that said the city on it. The fact that it said the city, yeah, fire.
Let me see.
And that might not even be I don't even think that's the direct representation of what the
I think
the
it
throwback
is.
I thought it was a razor blade on the back because everybody that lived out there needed to kill himself.
Okay. Oh, yes. I'm not saying no, because I do love that jersey. I debated on putting that one on there. No, it doesn't. It sucks now because it's like worn by Curry and all them. If you got it in
the hat too is fire. This is the actual throwback right here. Simple.
Because it was made different than how they make it now.
Yeah.
The only reason it's cool right there is because Jay Rich is wearing it.
No. Jason Rich, no.
Oh, that's an Adidas one. You'll get upset about that.
I don't want to see that.
That's what the shorts looked like? Those shorts are whack.
Right there.
Nobody cares about the
I mean,
shorts.
you can't see the whole jersey, but
it's
yeah,
fire. That's fire.
And then number 1, we already talked about it. The Bulls alternate black with the pinstripes. 95, 96, or 96, 97. One of those 2
Not
years.
my number 1.
Greg does not have a number 1. He's got the Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson era Suns jersey number 1.
Yo, I didn't even do my 6. I forgot one. We just moved on.
Go ahead, 6.
Number 6, 76ers Iverson era.
All right, but you got to pick black, blue, or white. Blue or white.
White. Black? There was no black Iverson one. What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
Man, not that trash that came out. That wasn't even like
In the NBA Finals? Like that jersey?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that era. I'm talking about
Fire.
rookie year era.
Oh, you're talking about rookie year Sixers. It says Sixers on it.
Fire.
Yeah, Sixers. I'm talking about when Iverson shook Jordan, all right, at the top of the
Did it
key.
say Philly or did it say Sixers?
It says Sixers. That's my number 6, which I should have said LA. Number 5, Suns, Barkley era, giant ball, sun across the chest, Suns, yeah.
Yeah, but what color?
Black.
I mean, black, white, purple, it doesn't even matter.
Well, the black was only around for like a couple of years, I
fine,
believe.
black. It doesn't matter. That
Black,
logo,
white, purple, yeah,
That
all of
Suns logo that year might have been the greatest, one of the top 5 logos of all time. I have that hat.
Yes, you have the snapback.
Oh, excuse me.
So I'm just saying, you don't have that.
You don't have a flex fit.
Number 4, Bulls black pinstripes. That's my number 4. 96, 95, 96. Fire. Number 3, Toronto's Raptors, 98, 99,
Hell
McGrady.
no. Hell
Yeah.
no.
Bruh.
Hell
what
no.
are you talking? You want to talk about the most pronounced jersey of all time?
Hornets and Bulls are.
No.
No.
Yes.
I'm talking about a jersey that had an entire dinosaur on it. What are you talking
Entire
about?
dinosaur.
What do you mean by pronounced? Just the fact that there's a dinosaur on that?
That's pronounced.
And like barbed wires. There wasn't even pinstripes. It was barbed wire for pinstripes.
It was purple and pinstripes, and it had a dinosaur wearing a basketball uniform
Playing
dribbling a
basketball.
Okay,
I don't know why you think that means pronounced.
Bro,
bruh.
that jersey was fire.
Next.
I'm moving that jersey to number 1. That jersey's now, I would like to go back, number 1.
One of the most fire jerseys of all time.
Yeah, but all time can be 15.
Well, that's on my number 3.
What I had in the top 15.
Number 2, Blue Magic.
Yes, absolutely.
Number 1, nobody would have expected this. One of my favorite jerseys of all time. My favorite Mitchell & Ness jersey I ever owned. Bill Walton, Blazers, 76-77. Blazers down the side. And 32 on the other side.
Let me look it up.
One of the greatest jerseys of all time.
I had it on my list. It's not number 3. And I don't know what you mean by pronounced. Like, the logo is bigger? Like, what do you mean by pronounced? I
What
don't
does
know how
pronounced mean to you?
I don't know how you're relating that to that. Regard, it doesn't matter.
It has a raptor on it.
Playing basketball in sneakers.
You just told him the one with the Pistons that had the horse was terrible. That's not pronounced?
That's different.
How's it different?
The debate wasn't that it wasn't pronounced. It just sucked. It was teal, gold,
I
burgundy,
agree
and black.
that. Yes, I agree
It had
that it
nothing
sucked.
to do. I didn't say it was not pronounced. If you would have said that's a pronounced jersey, it had a horse on it. I get it. Horsepower.
I'm gonna show you the Pistons jersey again. I want to get.
No, it
And the
sucks.
Bucks one with the buck on it that you would make a big deal about for having a big logo suck too.
You know what? It might not even matter that the Pistons jersey. I couldn't stand when the first round of the NBA playoffs came on TBS and it was Pistons Hawks. All I could think of is Grant Hill, Bison Dele, Joe Dumars
Bison Dele.
playing against Kevin Willis, I think, at the time, Mookie Blaylock, Stacey Ogman.
Hey, put some respect on Brian Williams' name, all right?
Okay. First of all, he went into a boat and
Put some respect on his name. He went to Arizona. You talking about this?
so did Stacey Ogman, didn't he?
No, UNLV.
Oh, you're right. One of the greatest basketball
what
teams
you
of all
talking
time. Yes.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, it is.
Recap. 76ers. Iverson, Cross, Jordan. era.
Ooh, San Diego Clippers. I can't believe I forgot about that one. That probably should have been.
That looks like a feather or something.
Okay, relax.
Oh, you talking about the baby blue one?
Yeah.
It's all right. Was it Buffalo, wasn't it? It was Buffalo.
No, but then they played in San Diego too.
That's right.
They moved from one to the next.
5 Suns, black Suns logo. Number 4 Bulls black. Number 3 Toronto
That one
Raptors.
too is
McGrady.
fire. Wall.
That one
the
is fire.
script one. Yeah.
That one is super fire. I might have to buy. Man. Number 2 Blue Magic. Number 1 Blazers red. 76 Bill Walton era. Blazers on the side. 32 on the side.
Can't believe nobody had Toon Squad jersey.
Okay. Well,
Ooh, God!
I was surprised that none of you
Can't
had.
believe I forgot that one too.
That one sucks.
None of us had what?
Actually, it's okay.
That one's fire.
It's just plain.
None of us had
It's
what?
plain, but that doesn't mean anything.
It looks like New Orleans print.
That sucks.
I'm surprised you didn't have. I was like, I know someone's gonna put an All Star jersey on.
I wanted to, but like I felt like it would be cheating. It's like I wanted to put a bunch of All Star jerseys on.
Late. Anything
No, it was
else?
late. Wizards jerseys are fire too, and that's a sneak diss.
Wizards jerseys are trash.
Wizards jerseys are all right.
Wizards jerseys are trash.
Like that gold one.
Wizards jerseys. You know what's funny? When Gilbert Arenas pulled that gun out, it should have been bullets, and then they should have made guns. That's what it should have been.
yeah, put the alcohol away. You know, we can't let you have no more
Bullets
alcohol.
and guns. That's what it should have been. Anyways,
Episode 52, 1 year anniversary.
And what's the name gonna be in jail forever? I forgot his name from Javaris Crittenden.
Oh, yeah,
in
he's
jail
gone.
forever.
he shot somebody though afterwards though.
Yeah, well, he thought he was a Crip. That's
And
why.
next week, I think, the homie Jay's coming on. Shanghai Soul.
Yeah.
Update from China.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sneak diss.